Hey guys, BladeReijy here, coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile today. The reason why I'm doing this deck profile is my ex-girlfriend Jessica died, and she loved playing Infernities with, well, she just loved playing Infernities, so that should kind of give away that this is my Infernity deck profile, which I call Hellfire's Inferno, because I got a feeling that she'd want me to call it that. She got hit by a car, so I mean, it was just tragic. I've been home for the past few days, or I mean, I've just been out of school. She recently died she died on Friday, so let's start the deck list. 3 Infernity Archfiends for just searching out the deck for whenever it's special summoned. 3 Infernity Beetle. Just a second, let me make sure that I got everything here. 3 Infernity Necromancer for special summoning the Infernities back. 1 Infernity Avenger. 1 Infernity Guardian if by some chance you have to stall until you get the cards you need. 2 Stygian Street Patrol to clear out the monsters in your hand. 2 Tour Guides, 1 to just exceed or to hopefully get out that Necromancer. That way, if it gets into the graveyard, to bring it back later with an Infernity Launcher. And 1 Dark Grepher to ditch the monsters out of your hand. And for the spell count, or for the spell cards, I only run 7 spells, which is somewhat regular in most Infernity decks. So 1 Infernity Launcher, of course. 1 Allure of Darkness, double MST, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Foolish Burial, and 1 Book of Moon. Now, for me being a budget player, I'm surprised that I got this deck done for our local OTS, which I still don't know what it stands for. It's kind of like a regional event, I guess. So, let me make sure that I have everything. Yeah. So, for the traps, we have 3 Infernity Barrier. Kind of a staple in Infernities because it's practically like 3 Solemn Judgments, except for, instead of summoning its monster effects. 3 Infernity Breaks. 2 Infernity Inferno. That's kind of why I call it Hellfire's Inferno, because usually when I use it, that gets rid of the rest of the cards in my hand. Double Force Back. If you don't know what this does, whenever opponent's monster is normal or flip summon, it negates it and goes back to the hand. So if you're facing against Monarchs or, what's the name? Like just E-Heroes that normal summon a lot, this could really stop them. And, so 2 Magic Cylinders, just because it's another trap that can, inflicts damage to your opponent, negates an attack. It's just something for, just a fun card to tech in for the traps. 1 Bottomless. 1 Starlight Road in case they Dark Hole or one of the Monarchs that blows up 2 things at a time. 1 Mirror Force, 1 Compulse, and 1 Fiendish Chain. So that is the main deck. The count in there is 40 cards. And for the extra deck, I have 1 Alley of Justice Cataster, 2 Magical Androids, 1 HTS Behemoth, 2 Gaia Knights, 1 Black Rose, 1 Colossal Fighter, 1 Thought Ruler Archfiend, 1 Scrap Dragon, 100 Eyes Dragon, 1 Dark End Dragon, 1 Infernity Doom Dragon. I am currently looking for another one because this is kind of mimicking Jessica's build, and she originally played 3, but I'm going to play 200 Eyes Dragon and 2 Infernity Doom. 1 Leviaire for getting those banished monsters back. And then 1 Evil Swarm Nightmare. That way, if you're like facing up against E-Dragons or something, and they special summon, you detach 1 and flip it face down. So it's a Book of Moon for special summons. Extra deck count is 15. For the side deck, I play 2 Flying Seas just in case. I know you're not supposed to run hand traps in the main or side and Infernities, but I do it anyway. 1 Blackwing Zephyros, the Elite, just in case you need something back to the hand. 1 Dark Arm Dragon. 1 Infernity Randomizer for that one fun game of Russian Roulette. 2 Infernity Avengers. 1 Wave Motion Inferno. If you don't remember what this does, whenever you have no cards in your hand, all face up Infernities gain 400 attack, and I believe it says defense. Yep. Then you can sacrifice this card to discard all cards in your hand. So it pretty much automatically gives you most of the combos you need. 2 Field Spell Spiderwebs. It's whenever a monster attacks, or no, whenever it declares an attack, I believe. Yeah, it's switched to the defense at the end of damage step, and then it can't change back unless by a card effect until the end of your opponent's next turn. 1 for 1. Wow, that sounded really weird. 1 Infernity Reflector. If you don't know what this does either, you can discard all your cards whenever an Infernity is destroyed by battle. I believe it's you can special summon it from the grave and then inflict 1,000 to your opponent. So not only does it special summon the monster, but it also burns your opponent for 1,000, which I just side deck it. So 1 Fiendish Chain, that 3rd Force back, and Phantom Hand. This one is if you control a face-up Infernity, you can banish all the cards in your hand until your next standby phase. And to what I read up on this one, even if your opponent does destroy it, you still get your cards back. Which I'm not quite so sure on that ruling, but right now I'm going to have to go with what one of the judges say. And that's been my deck profile, or my Hellfire's Inferno from as a tribute to Jessica, and I just hope she rests in peace and she'll have a good time in the afterlife. BladeReijy here, coming at you with the last video for probably about a couple of days or so. Bye.